We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now, here's Doncic. To the inside. Finds the shoot. And James throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot two at the line.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line.
2 shots.
Nikola Vucevic. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Keep a little extra on that one.
Hauser misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
James. And Tatum pulls it down. And the dunk by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Ayton. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Tatum a screen. Vucevic with it. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, just get out of the way.
From the arc, they get it again. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Out to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
And Boston with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside, White. No good from outside. And stolen by Tatum. Down low. It's stolen by Hachimura. The drive by Doncic. Inside. Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
You've got to respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Reeves outside. Elbow shot is on the way. Vucevic with the rebound. Boston trails. And the basket by Hauser. 5 points in the game. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Hachimura. Reeves outside. White, wide open. He fired. And a miss there on the triple. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 1.
14. Los Angeles. 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. They trail by 1. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back over to you guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Outside, White. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
And the dunk by Brown.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
To the middle, and they double up LeBron. Back to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Doncic knocks in the 3.
And no play near the top handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Outside Tatum. Puts the move on. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Doncic. LeBron outside. Pass to Ayton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Celtics with the lead. Outside White. And there's the drive. Here's Queta. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control.
Oh, LeBron does it again.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. And stolen by White. From deep. It's good from long range. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Reeves can't hit. Outside White. Queta. And he uses the glass on the layup. Queta's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Hayes. That'll do it for the first half. Boston on top. They lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's LeBron, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Wide open. And again, it's Boston converting.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Brown. There's the pick. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. 4 on the shot clock. The drive by James. Outside for Smart. Green by James. Here he goes. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston leading by 9. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
LeBron gathering speed. Hayes up top. He has yet to score. Rebound by the Celtics. Good work there as it goes.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
They set the pick. Pass to Walsh. Back to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
James, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pritchard from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Lakers making a change here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kennard on the wing. In the corner, Smart with it. It's stolen by Pritchard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
56 seconds left for the third. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Walsh. Here's Shireman.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Pritchard. He has 5. The Lakers with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. Good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Count it. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Smart. Now Kennard. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Clock is at 3. Here's Walsh. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. Hachimura. Reeves outside. Misses the 3. Here's Shireman. And it's Luka with the rebound. Reeves in the corner. Back to Hachimura. Pulls up. Shireman can't hit. The try by James. Misses from close range. Celtics leading by 16. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Right side Gonzalez. Out left to the wing. Boston again missing. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by LeBron.
Assisted.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
They get it back. Pass to Garza. Back to Gonzalez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Doncic, no good. Here's Walsh. Now Pritchard. For 3. Reeves rips down the board. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Doncic. James fires. No good there.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now Hachimura. James outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the basket by We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now, here's Thompson.
Rocketing off the deck. And showing that youthful exuberance.
Brunson outside. Here's Tao. And Towns throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Durant. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Thompson surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning. You could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's Bridges. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Pass to Eason. Out to the right wing. Şengün. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Over to the left wing. That's a 2 from Towns. Thompson with the rebound.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And it's Smith missing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Smith wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Up top, Şengün. Pass to Smith. And stolen by Anunoby. Towns wide open. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And stolen by Thompson. Smith outside. Up again. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Anunoby has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Misses the three. Here's Towns. Second chance shot. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson right side. Bridges with the steal. That shot misses. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been
New York 13.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Brunson on the move. And it's Towns missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Durant feeling it out a bit. Okogie for three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Okogie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Durant just inside the line. Off target from the wing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Towns gets it to go.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Over to the wing. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Outside, KD. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys, back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Screen by Hart. Brunson goes in. New York moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 6. Smith, no good.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Out to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
KD on the wing. Eason. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
There's the pick. Back to Smith. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. Houston needs to get a shot. And KD throws it down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Out to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Timeout.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .24 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And Tidy gets the jumper to fall. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now, here's Clarkson. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Knicks leading by 13. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid group.
And finished off by KD.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Back to McBride. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Hits it from three-point range.
Jabari Smith went top 3 in the draft for his shooting. And boy, is that jumper pretty.
Here's McBride. Still scoreless. Pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Dadier. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie Laporte with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Offline with his 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
A nice shot by Dadier.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Knicks making a change here.
Substitution on the board.
Rockets trailed by 15. Green by Durant. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Durant in the corner. No good on the 3.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Pass to Towns. Anunoby outside. Back to Hart. Here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And Towns drops them both. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 17. Count it. Thompson's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Defensively,
50.
and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Bridges drives in. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
First personal foul.
That's his...
Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Cunningham. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist. By Cunningham. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, Pierre, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. 2 of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Turin with a steal. Here's Thompson. Oh, by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside McDaniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. On defense, Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Here's DiVincenzo. Duren with a rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And here's Harris outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Pass to Harris. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Minnesota now. Now here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Yeah, graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Randall, right side. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Cunningham.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Duren, the screen. Cunningham looking around. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Randall, good.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Duren, the screen. To the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Down low. And stolen by Cunningham. Thompson goes in. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Duren. Edwards comes with a double team. 5 to shoot. The open shot by Thompson. Now Robinson. Now here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons ahead, leading.
The Pistons 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
For 3, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Left side, McDaniels. Randall on the screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. With time running down on the shot clock.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now Randall, pounded by Harris. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Edwards. Over LeVert. Edwards, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Lets it fly. And again, it's Detroit converting.
You've got to stay with LeVert in transition. I'll tell you, if you let him outrun you, it's going to be a long night.
Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Duren. Outside for LeVert. And stolen by Edwards. Pushing it up now. The rebound by Detroit. LeVert outside. Up top, Robinson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 6 points. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned to us.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
Edwards. LeVert with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Detroit making a change here. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A minute 20 left in the first half. Inside. Cade Cunningham with the flush.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And again, unable to change momentum here. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And here's LeVert for three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Randall. And stolen by Stewart. He got it up. No luck on that one. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Detroit on top, up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. And here's Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Harris outside. No good on the triple.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
It's Edwards on the wing. Looking to get back on track. They get it back. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Marcus Sasser.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Now is Reed on the inside.
It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Jenkins. They set the screen. Now Harris. Knocks down the long J. Harris got 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
To the inside. Randall right side. To the paint. And it's Randall with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Picked by Stewart. LeVert, right side. Out to Harris. Fires for three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Sasser left side. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Edwards. The shot comes out.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Ball stolen. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Substitution on court.
On defense, Minnesota. 15-point game. Pass to Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Jenkins from the arc. And so it's the Detroit Pistons looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds.
The Pistons, 42.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Pistons lead by 17. Thompson right side. The teardrop. Rebound Minnesota. Thompson with a steal. Off with the layup. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Down low. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Inside. Stolen by Anderson. And here's the fast break. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. The 3 from Thompson. They get it again. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 19. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. To the right side. Just 4 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. They get it back. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now here's Castle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's SGA missing. Outside Wembanyama. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama screen. And here's Vassell from the arc.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
Fires the three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Yeah, getting aggressive there in the paint. Holmgren doesn't hold back and draws the foul.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Wembanyama screen. San Antonio moving the ball around. Champagnie, that's good.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Caruso outside. Oh, Fox with a steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Holmgren. Good D by Wembanyama. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Thunder trail by 7. Kicks it out to Holmgren. It's stolen by Fox. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. San Antonio again missing. So it's Oklahoma City now. Stolen by Wembanyama. And another fast break opportunity for the Spurs. Here we go. From 11 feet away. Count that one. Wembanyama's got 6. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Fires, top of the key. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Holmgren with it. Fox picks him up. Williams with the screen. Williams on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Vassell outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's SGA outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, leading by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is... where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
At the line for the Thunder.
And the first one at the line is good. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
For 3, Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to SGA. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Down low. Here's Champagnie. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you guys.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Holmgren. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy touch.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
SGA surveying the D. To the paint. Stolen by Vassell. And they're on the run. Fox with the ball. Caruso covers. Right side, Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Now here's Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Holmgren. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Champagnie. Spurs lead by 13. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Bullseye! Chet hitting for three.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Hunger. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Champagny. And here's Fox. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Some room here for Dort. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Misses the three.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
There's a screen. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. Over Williams. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Nails it from three.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Here's SGA. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
And there it is for him. SGA's got 6.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
It's tipped. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, SGA. Shoots over Barnes. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their first free throw in this game. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Thunder trail by 9. Pass to Caruso. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Caruso's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Barnes. Williams defending. Right side Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Hartenstein a screen to the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Wembanyama screen. Over to the wing. Castle outside. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Castle's got 5 now.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And it's Caruso penetrating. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the defense did just enough to cover that dunk attempt.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from SGA.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Lets it fly. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Caruso. Off target at the rim.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And the Thunder making a change here. And here's SGA outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Tipped. Stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. On target from range. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Harper. 3 from Barnes. Counted from distance.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Outside for SGA. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. From the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Stolen by Wembanyama. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Substitution on court.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Champagny. No good from outside. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Back to SGA. Pass to Williams. Here's Wiggins. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Holmgren. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Thunder trail by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
First personal foul. Oklahoma City substitution. Moving forward. Alex Caruso.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Wembanyama rips down the board. Spurs lead by 9. Fox. De'Aaron Fox, so fast on the break.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Now SGA. Williams outside. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
You put the size and skill together. Holmgren is one tough cover.
And he knocks down the first one. The free throw's good from Holmgren. Here's Fox. Here's Vassell. Oh, the stuff!
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Good for 2. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 14-point game.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will. attacked the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he jammed it. Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he nails it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Holmgren, right side. Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.